fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Bengals drive about to get going. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. It's complete to Cook. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Allen. Swinging this out for Pollard. Even with him busting through the contact, he'll still be stopped just inside the 35. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Allen gonna throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
Let's go. What a dot.
Touchdown, Bengals. Justin Jefferson, 34 yards. And the Bengals have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. On for the extra point is Folk.
Absolute fucking dime.
It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
Right, I know you can stop though. You can't stop that.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
Definitely just know it's a better
where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it? This is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play there for L.A. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Now Brady. It's caught left side by Cooks. And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Wide open receiver complete. And the Chargers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Brady to throw. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
To throw is Brady. And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away.
It got his man complete. six
Okay,
and
well,
a
now we
score.
really have to go for 2 now.
Justin Jefferson, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bengals able to get this back within a touchdown. So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. Allen. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points that gets it back within a field goal.
I'm not more contact control.
Fulton now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
Oh, nice job. Okay. Thank you.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the 4th.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
Looking for White on the deep ball. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by the safety, Taylor Mays. And the Bengals are right back in this football game. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing is Allen. That'll be caught by Cobb. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Now Allen. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. A big play there for Cincinnati.
That's just flat out a beautiful throw right there.
It was a rope. That's maybe the speed you would see on a slant, but he threw that downfield with that kind of pace.
Now, if he throws that one with any type of arc, puts a little air under it, that play doesn't happen. He had to fire it in there, and he did exactly that.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
The nice thing is that you still got all your timeouts, so the middle of the field, that should still be an option, especially if you see the defenders pinching the sideline. You can run a little seam route right here and pick up some nice yardage.
Allen. Dancing to his left. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And that will get out of bounds. Lucky there. They keep possession inside the 5. So crisis averted, but now facing 3rd and goal. Here's Allen.
Oh my God.
Dangerous throw there as that's knocked
That's
down.
what I said I take 3 because we don't get this and give me
They're just asking this crew for one
more
more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, overexcited, and blow an assignment and give up the big 1st down.
And Fult's kick is good. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? Let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
I think he's going to whistle Anderson.
The Charger drive about to get going. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw, Brady. Looking for White on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal...
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Okay, if he does the on the run play again, shift your line to the left. Okay, shift your defense to the left. Don't like run him to the left. I mean, shift to the left.
The Charger
shift to the
left.
shift to the left. Yeah, shift to the left. Shift to the left.
Destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win.
He's probably has one more than because he's
still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition.
Wow. How lucky that
they need to go down and attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. Brady now on 1st down. They'll complete this one to Patterson. Not much there, only a yard. To throw again on 2nd down. Brady, nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play, as we'll get a timeout. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. On 3rd and long, it's Brady. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42.
Oh, I think
costly mistake here at OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. If you throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change of the situation here. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. And that carry probably not so much for yardage, just to get the spot that you want to kick the field goal.
And any yardage you gain there is really kind of gravy, and this just becomes what our coach used to say. Get into position to be in position. And that's what they want, the right spot for their kicker to line up the field goal.
Okay.
They go back to Pollard on 2nd down. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Throwing now is Allen. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. So here now is the kicker, Nick Folk.
ball game.
And he got it. The kick
Fucking
is good.
good.
In overtime, he's able to split the
Let's go.
uprights. And they have a